My whole philosophy is getting kids on the ice, getting kids involved, getting kids engaged, because it's all about just reinforcing self-confidence and self-esteem and getting these kids out physically active and putting a smile on their face. Our Ringette for All program is the first one across Canada. There have since been some programs in Edmonton and Calgary that have taken off as well. The program itself is designed to get kids on the ice, kids with special needs, kids with physical disabilities, medical issues, cognitive disabilities, and kids with barriers to participation in sport, financial barriers, cultural barriers, language barriers. And we offer this program for kids who just wouldn't have an opportunity. Any team that anyone's been on in terms of soccer, ringette, or hockey, you know, they all talk about the benefit of a team sport. And we have been able to offer that opportunity to kids who historically wouldn't have had an opportunity to be on a team and have those friendships and those bonds before. So I think it's just amazing. I grew up in Toronto. I came here to go to school when I started university. Interestingly enough, I grew up in a very strict household, and I wasn't allowed to play sports. I shouldn't say that. I was allowed to play badminton because it was offered by the church. So my whole life in terms of sports and athletics really took off as an adult because I was never involved in any sport when I was a kid. And you know, maybe that kind of plays into what I'm trying to do for children now, is give them the opportunities that perhaps I didn't have as a kid. For our family, it was baseball, softball in the summertime, and hockey and ringette in the wintertime, along with everything, you know, skiing and lacrosse and volleyball and everything else, right? It's about the more I can provide back to these associations that will flourish and get kids involved, I'm going to do that. You know? But just because my kids have aged out doesn't mean that the other kids don't need the same inspiration to get going. And I get not all parents have the luxury of the time that I have, or the luxury of some skills that I have. And that's why it's all about giving back. I'd rather be doing this than, you know, sitting on a couch watching TV, right? So I went on the board as a regional or house league parent, and kind of brought that perspective to the board as well, to say we need to focus on bringing more kids into the sport at every level, not just at the 5 and 6 year old level. One year we had 5 or 6 brand new skaters who were 13 and 14 years old. Did the team succeed? No, because they had so many brand new players, but oh my gosh, that team probably had the most fun than any other team in the league. And so again, it's all about getting girls involved. It doesn't matter if you're 5, 13, 42, it doesn't matter. Get them involved in sport.